What's up, sports bettors? We have a lot of MLB games today, and what we're going to be doing in this video is going through the best positive expected value, mathematically profitable parlay, three-leg MLB parlay on FanDuel Sportsbook. So again, the common, thought process is parlays are typically very unprofitable, very square bets because the vig or the juice compounds, so they're typically very unprofitable bets. However, if you are parlaying together bets that are all positive expected value, and we can see there's 3 positive expected value bets right here, and then some random Korean or Japanese, I'm not really sure, baseball bet. So what I'm going to take is just the 3 MLB legs and throw it into a parlay. So before the odds change, because all 3 bets are pretty good, I'm going to go ahead and hit it. Try to bet 500. FanDuel's like, yo, we're giving you a max wager of 95.25. So we're going to hit it for 95.25 at plus 1793 odds. So we're staking 95.25 to win 1.7 G's. Right? And we're going to run through the math behind our parlay and kind of show why this parlay is profitable. So the first leg we have, which is currently the highest, profit margin bet, the highest EV percentage bet on FanDuel Sportsbook is Brewers Padres first inning total runs, yes run first inning, so yes run first inning, plus 132 on FanDuel. So this is a huge line discrepancy to Pinnacle. So if we just click into this market, Brewers Padres, you can see the value on FanDuel. It's pretty clear, right? Caesars is only giving you plus 110, Pinnacle is only giving you plus 106, and we're getting plus 132 on FanDuel. So we are getting a ton of value on FanDuel, which is what you should be looking for as a sports bettor. We've gone through this before, but you're never going to be able to win every bet, every parlay as a sports bettor. But if you, let's say, even break even in your bets, you go 50 and 50 with a $250 unit size. If you go 50 and 50 at plus 105 odds, you're up $625. If you go 50 and 50 at minus 105 odds, you're down $600. So again, you're never going to win every bet. So that's why it's so important to look for value, right? You want to have an edge over the sportsbook and find coins that are essentially weighted in your favor. So bets fall on your side of the coin more often. And clearly looking at Brewers Padres, being able to get plus 132 is great value. It's an ARB to Pinnacle, right? We're getting a ton of improvement. And the profit margin of this bet to the sharpest sportsbook in the world, the most efficient betting market, and we're getting 26 cents of improvement, is 8.39%. So that's the first leg I have. Dodgers Mets first half total under 3.5. Astros minus 2.5 on the run line. So what we need to do next is figure out the win probabilities for each of our wagers, right? So we're staking 95.25 at plus 1793 odds. So the profit, if we win, is 1.7 G's, right? And if we lose $95. So the first thing we're going to do is take the market from Pinnacle Sportsbook, the most efficient betting market in the world, for this Brewers Padres bet and throw it into a no vig odds calculator. So again, what this calculator does, if you're not familiar with it, and if you aren't familiar with a no vig odds calculator, you can find it on OddsJam under calculators, no vig odds calculator. It's pretty useful as a sports bettor. What it will do, and you can kind of read through this text, it's a really important calculator, so I would recommend reading through this, is what this calculator tells you is what the sportsbook's model is implying the win percentage for your bet is. So for yes run first inning in the Brewers game, it's an underdog, but according to Pinnacle's market, it's 46.72% to hit. Right? So the way that sportsbooks work is they're taking all these bets. They're a betting market. They're taking all these bets just like the stock market and trying to figure out the fair value, where the line should be, right? So Pinnacle is pricing that yes run first inning is 46.72% to hit, which implies a fair line, a no vig price, a zero juice price, true odds is most common, whatever you want to call it, a plus 114. So the true price for this bet is plus 114. We got it plus 130, I believe, or plus 132 in our parlay, and the true price is plus 114. So the odds we are getting are above the true price from the sharpest sportsbook, the most efficient betting market right here, Pinnacle, so our bet is positive EV, right? That's how positive EV betting works. You are looking for value above the true odds. So we're getting plus 132, and the win probability for our wager is 46.72%. Right? So that's the win probability for this wager. So then we need to do it for the second wager. Plus 155, minus 181 for Mets, Dodgers, two of the best pitching teams in the league, two of the best teams in the league. And the win probability for this wager is 37.84% with a fair line of plus 164. We got it plus 172 in our parlay, right? So this MLB bet is positive EV, this MLB bet for June 3rd. So 37.84% for this wager. And then we have Astros minus 2.5. So again, the sportsbook, they back out their fair win probability based on all the bets they're getting, all the action they're seeing happen in the market, which implies a fair price. Every probability has an odd associated with it. 50% is plus 100. That would be the fair price for a bet that wins, 50% of the time you'd be getting plus 100 odds, just like a coin flip. So then what the sportsbook does is they juice their markets, right? They take their fair line and they juice their markets, which is how sportsbooks make money, right? They make money through the vig or the spread. So finally, we have Astros plus 181, minus 214, and the fair win probability for this bet is 34.3%. So we have three bets that are not even above 50% to hit, but the value is insane at plus 1793. So the win probability for our wager is 12.979%. We're getting plus 1793 odds. So then we can back out the EV of our wager, which is right here. So I need to multiply by one more column. So actually it's 6%. So we're winning this bet 6.06% of the time at plus 1793 odds, staking 95 to win 1.7 Gs. So our parlay has $14 in profit margin and an edge, an EV percentage, a profit margin of 14.8%, right? So essentially, if the positive EV page included parlays, it would be 14.88%. So when you parlay together mathematically profitable positive EV bets, then your parlay will also be positive EV, right? So when you're placing parlays, you always want to look for value. So 3-leg parlay for today, went ahead and locked it in. Let's see, the first game starts at, looks like it's going to be the later games. First game starts at 5:11, and let's make some money betting on the MLB in the late night slate. Let me know if you like this parlay. Let me know if you have questions. You can always book a call with us. There are some links below with a sports betting expert. And again, thank you so much for your time.